Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Strider TCG. I'm back with another one here to bring some brand new content, guys. Here to talk to you guys about a zero system deck profile that I made here. This deck profile encompasses using Wing Zero. Pretty much is your main wing condition here, Wing Zero. I'll put some other Gundams in there as well, so we'll be talking about that more in detail. The Gundam card game is coming out this week here on Friday. Today is a Tuesday here. So this Friday, the starter decks are coming out. I've seen videos of people doing um, some box and openings from the starter deck. I'll be buying all four of them here. As long as I have enough money here to do it, I'll be buying all four of them here. Having some fun with that, probably with my friends. I think sometime maybe on the 25th. I think on the 25th, 2 weeks after the 11th, the box set is going to come out. Shots may end up picking up. They may have having like available on the 18th potentially here. But I look forward to actually playing the game here. This is a new Gundam card game. I played it several times here with this Gundam simulator. I've had some fun with it here so far. I have some friends of mine who I'm probably going to be playing with. Hopefully, in the near future, I'll get some video games, not video games, but get some matches as us kind of recording us playing it and doing some commentary on the side of that. But right now, let's go into the Zero System deck profile. Let's have some fun. Again, this is just not a final cut of everything here. Obviously, there are things I probably want to cut out, add into it. I have another deck profile for my boy Duo Maxwell here for the Gundam Death site. Pretty much the God of Death deck profile that I did make. I'll probably do a video on that one too. So let's talk about what I got, what I put in the deck here so far. So we have a level 2 Zaku 2. When this card attacks, your unit gets a AP a +2 during battle, so that's actually pretty cool. When it attacks, it gains attack power here, 2 attack power to it. That's really good. That's actually very good. So it goes up to 3 instead of 1, so that's not too bad. We have a blocker. We have Z.E.R.O. This is a blocker. This is probably like the best blocker I've seen so far in the game. There are other blockers here that are in the game. But this one so far, a level 2 cost. You have a 3 attack here, and then you have a 2 health. That's actually not too bad. That's pretty good. Oftentimes, this blocker would probably be more likely to trade with other, cards on the board. It's more likely to do that than others, but that's pretty good. We have a Rick Dom here. This is a level 3 Rick Dom, but the cost is 2. It's a 2 cost to play it. So this Rick Dom is very good. It breaches 2. So basically, breach in this game is like piercing in Digimon. It pierces, so that's actually pretty good. That's very good. I'll actually like that. You can essentially kind of think of it, kind of like burn. It burns here to a certain extent. It's really good. Oh man, this is just, it's a really good skill. When you have this card with the pilot Chung Wu Fei, which we'll talk about in a minute, it really helps out a lot. The second card we have Wing Gundam Bird Mode. This is a card that you're gonna play to display an extra resource on the field. So resource in Gundam card game is more like a pretty much adding more energy here to it. In this game, it plays playing with resource plays very similar to One Piece. One Piece, you have the whatever that card. I forgot what it was called here. You have those markers that you have. Let me look it up here right quick. Let me just a second here, guys. I hate to do that, but um I forgot what it was called. I think some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Those marker cards here that pretty much allow you to just do whatever you want. That allows you to use energy. It works the same way. Dom cards. That's what it is. You have Dom cards. Dom cards are very similar to resource cards in the Gundam card game. So this game plays very similar to One Piece. It has some similarities here to it. How you exchange damage in this game is um, not similar to One Piece, Digimon, to Dragon Ball Super card game. It's not the same way. When you are in battle with your opponent's mobile suits, you're both exchanging damage one after another. Your damage goes first if you're swinging. If you're attacking, your damage goes first. Then his damage goes second here. You're comparing the attack to the HP. Your attack power to your HP. So a good example is that if I'm swinging with something that's 3 and then he has a mobile suit that has a HP of 2, and then he also has a uh, mobile suit of 3 attack that I'm swinging on. I'm swinging at him for 3. His mobile suit dies. Also, he's swinging at me for 3, and then also I have a HP of maybe 1. Our mobile suits die at the same time. They cancel each other out. They both die. That's just how that works. So bird mode is really good. It just applies the resource to the board. You want this card in the deck here because it's gonna rev up energy so you can play your Wing Zero and other cards as well. So we have Shenlong. This is an underrated card. It has Breach 3 on it. So if you attack a card on the field, okay, let's say you killed one of your opponent's cards. You killed one of his opponent's mobile suits, and then it has Breach 3, and then your opponent has a shield, an EX shield on the board, or just a shield that's on the board, right? A base basically. It has a base that's actually on the board, and the base has a value of maybe 5, right? Since you have Breach 3 on it, you're swinging at him for 3 attack points to his 5s, bringing it down to 2. So it's actually pretty good. As long as you destroy his card, it's piercing through that base here for 3. So that's actually really, really good. And then we have Gundam Heavy Arms here. It says during this turn, when this mobile suit destroys an enemy mobile suit when battle, deals damage to all enemy units 3 or lower. That's really good, giving them a 1 damage. I wish it was a little bit more, but that's really good actually. This attacks the whole board. This card is board control. Shenlong is board control. Rick Dom is board control. As you can see, this has a lot of somewhat board control. Well, yeah, for sure, Heavy Arms is board control. Rick Dom is like it's just Rick. The Rick Dom is pressure. Rick Dom is pressure. Shenlong definitely is kind of pressure on your opponent. The, you know, Heavy Arms is that board control where you're attacking everything that's on the board. Wing Gundam, this card right here is the ultimate pressure card here. And again, you want to put applying pressure here. This is, you have at least 6 resources. You have to have at least 6 resources because it says level 6. And then the cost to play it is going to be a 4 cost to actually play Wing Gundam. Has Breach 5. And also, this unit may choose an active enemy unit level 4 or lower and attack it as a target. So that's really, really good as well. That's a really strong card. Attacking something is an active mode. That's something lower than you, that's at least 4 or lower. Long as you survive that match, you're breaching 5 of his base shields. The max base is like 6. If you were to pair this up with the pilots, I do have Hirohiri. That being said, Hirohiri, he brings Wing Gundam up to 7 for health and 7 for his HP. That's really, really good if you pair it with the pilot. That's just how it works. That's just amazing. So that's really, really good, as you can see. So it says +2 for attack and then +1 for his health, and then it says during link, this unit gets gets attack points of 1, and it gets attack points +1 and HP of +1 as well. So that's really, really good. Really, really good. Wing Zero, you're paying only 2 of these. You don't want to see this card that often. I say that 2 is just enough. At the most, probably 3. This is your heavy hitter, really, technically. If you link Wing Zero with Hirohiri, if you link him with it, you're giving pretty much, he's at 7 for the attack points, and then he's also at 9 for his health. So 8, 9. That's really good. I think your health being higher than your attack points, I think that's better. That's just me. I think that's better because I want my card to survive longer. This card has high maneuver on it, so your unit can't be blocked. They can't block it. That's really, really good. It just doesn't have breach on this card. I wish it did, but hey, it's still good. When it's deployed, it deals 3 damage to all units that are level 5 or lower. So that includes your cards as well. So it's going to wipe out the whole entire board. And then it's going to be doing some damage. What I've noticed, that they need to put some more mechanics on the board that allow you to take more life from your opponent. the actual shield life, which you'll be seeing in matches. I wish there was like a keyword skill for that, and it probably would have that eventually. Um, we have our base cards here. This is our base card. It's Falmel. When it's burst, it deploys. Um, when deployed, it says add one shield to your hand, and then if it's your turn, you're gonna deploy a Zaku 2 and Xeon token here, which is a Shar Zaku 2 Xeon token to the field, which is really really good. So that's actually this just builds up the board. You want to see this card often. If you have this card in your hand, great. I think it's better when it's in your hand, and then it comes out on your life. You get like 6 life in a game. I think it's better in your hand. That's just me because you have more control over it versus it being in your life here. And then when it does hit your life, it bursts. That's what burst does. You play it, and then you take another card from your shield life, and then if it's your turn, it does that. But it does. I think, like I said, this card works best when it's your turn because then you can deploy a Sharzaku too, which is great. You're just building up a board, which really helps out. We talked about Hirohui. We have Chung Wu Fei, a very very good card. This burst, if they hit it in your life, add it to your hand during your turn. If this unit has breach, it can't receive battle damage from your enemy unit that's 3 or less AP. That's amazing. That right there, that right there is amazing. I think that's just that. Oh man, that's why I make this. Chung Wu Fei is probably one of the best pilots from Gundam Wing so far. The Duo is pretty decent too. I'm a big fan of Duo. I really like the character. But Duo is he's very he I mean, in this game, Duo pretty much he does. You can't reduce his AP now, so that's really good. Nothing can reduce that. That's actually still pretty good too. I actually like that. You can't reduce it if it builds up. Lone Duo is the pilot. You can't reduce any of it. That's actually pretty good too. So we have our command cards. We have Overflowing Affection. This is a really good card. You draw 2, discard 1. Then we have Citizens That Take a Stand. When this card bursts, you add it to your hand. Active main, all your enemy units gets an attack power of 2 during the turn. That's pretty good. We have Simultaneous Fire, which is really good. It says main 1. You're going to choose one of your units. It gains breach 3 during the turn. So that's pretty cool. And it's a pilot too. It's a command pilot card. So it's actually really good. But this card is really used as a pilot for heavy arms. I don't really have strong intentions on using breach 3, but that can be used if needed to be. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna go ahead and show off a match here or so. We have to go ahead and do that. We're gonna be playing against the Xeon Rush deck. Let's see how that goes, and let's have some fun here. And we're gonna do this at random. Just have some fun with it. The speed of it, we're gonna do. I'm gonna mulligan that hand because I can't do a whole lot with that. We'll do the speed at 1. So this hand is kind of trash a bit. It's a pretty bad hand. Kind of a bad hand. Yeah, it's kind of a bad hand. And I'm just gonna end turn. I'm not gonna do anything with that. Probably on my next turn. Not on turn 3 is when I'll actually be able to do something because I don't have any cards. With the computer's gonna do. Okay, it's my turn. Cool. I'm not gonna do anything because I can't do anything here with my cards I have. I won't be able to do anything until turn 3. So I have a Shenlong here, which is good. He's gonna swing with his Gaza D sleeves, swinging at my life here for. Well, he swung at 2, so I'm at 1 now. Okay, now I'm at 3. What I'm gonna do? Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and play my. I'm gonna play my Rick Dom. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Rick Dom in my turn. He swings at me at my life. Oh, actually, he swung at my Rick Dom. Shocking. All right, so my base is destroyed. It's fine because I'm really technically playing his board. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing his board. This card. Uh-oh. He swings at my life. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and play his board anyway. I get another resource, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Shenlong, and then I'm also going to play Chung Wu Fei here along with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swing my Shenlong to his Gaza. I'm going to kill his card. And actually, I'm not going to take any damage for this. Oh, you know what? I should have. You know what I should have did was I should have actually swung on his Char Zaku. I should have did that to keep this card on the board instead. But I didn't do that. I should have did that. That was actually a bad move. I should have just swung at his Char Zaku with my Shenlong, but I didn't do that. Both these cards are gonna cancel out. They're gonna die. They're gonna die, and it's gonna breach. Boom. This card's dead. This card's dead, and it's gonna breach. Boom. I lost a card on the board here for that, and I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. I could have stayed with 2 cards on the board, but I did a misplay. It was a massive misplay on my behalf. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, cool. All right, so I played my base. I can't really swing on him right now at the moment. I can't really do anything. What I'm gonna do? Um, I mean, really, technically, a Shenlong would be pretty good at this point. Another one. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring another Shenlong onto the board. I'm playing his board at this moment. What the computer is gonna do? These 2 Zakus are gonna swing at me for sure for my life. Boom. It's fine. They can go ahead and do that if they want to. That's fine. Breach my shields, and then the Zaku swings at my life for 1. That's completely fine. Oh, oh, okay, perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and swing on his. I'm gonna swing on this Zaku too, because if I swing on it, it's only gonna exchange 1 damage to it, so giving it 2 health, so that's not bad at all. It's a good move. Boom, and it's gonna breach. Boom. Then I'm gonna go ahead and swing with my Chung Wu Fei, and Chung Wu Fei is gonna do. He's gonna survive. He's not gonna take any damage because of this effect. It says during his turn, this unit has breach. It cannot receive battle damage from your enemy units that's 3 or less. That's so powerful. So that's about to die, and I'm about to cut some of his shields down. Boom. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, whoa. Wait, what the hell? Can't receive battle damage from your enemy units 3 or less. I don't understand what just happened. I don't understand why that card died. I don't understand that. That shouldn't even have died. That shouldn't have died. That's not what should have happened. But instead, it did happen. I don't know why it did that, but that shouldn't happen. Maybe it's something that I'm not. Maybe it's something I'm not understanding. I'm not sure why that didn't happen. All right, so I played a Rick Dom, and then I played an additional resource. I got 2 of them here. I'm not gonna do anything with them, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Now I do have my Wing Zero here in my hand. If he builds up the board, that's completely fine. He can do that. I have I have 7 resources so far. My next term I have 8 if needed to be. Right. So my 2 cards I have are going to be swinging on his 2 cards that are on the board. They're going to breach it for 2. And then I can play. So well, I can't. So let me go ahead and do that. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm going to swing. Uh, Probably with my Rick Dom. Rick Dom is only going to do the breaching, or I could just clear out the board. But boom, breaching, bam, and with that being stated, I'm gonna go ahead and reset the board state. I'm gonna reset the board state with the wing zero. Boom. Pretty much, this is gonna destroy everything on the board. Boom, boom, boom. Reset it, and then I'll end my turn. He only has 2 cards. I doubt he has a pilot. So boom, they're not doing anything. Oh, he has a pilot. Burst. Boom. Add it to my hand. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna definitely play Hitohiri. Boom. Um, and then I'm gonna also play. I'm gonna play Troa. I'm gonna use it as a command, and I'm giving Wing Zero breach. And let me see here. I mean, destroying this card here is going to do less damage here to me, but I have a blocker here that's on this field. So, and then this is going to do, yeah, less damage to me. I'm going to breach a card. I'm just going to breach a card either way. Either way. Either way. So, what I'll do is I'll destroy his Gulf. I'm going to go ahead and destroy it. Wow. And he has one more life that's actually there. And then what I'll do, I'll also play a blocker. And I'm going to play my Izaku. Now, if I play Hito under this thing, it doesn't, honestly, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to be able to attack the same turn. It just doesn't work like that. Now, same thing with Troa. It's not going to do. It's not going to do that at all, guys. It's just not going to do that. Um, I'm going to actually end my turn. I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn. This is pretty much a wrap here, right here. Pretty much Wing Zero won this as a. This is a wrap. This is pretty much a wrap at that. He swings. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and he's swinging at what? He's attacking the card. I'm gonna go ahead and block it, and it's gonna destroy those 2 cards. This is dead, and that card's dead. Boom, boom, boom. So, and then it's my turn. Boom, boom, and let me see here. So playing Hitohiri does boost up that Zaku, so I'll do that. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swing my Zaku to his Angelo. They cancel each other out, I think. Actually, no, they don't. They live. Yeah, they cancel each other out. Boom. And then I'm gonna go ahead and swing my Wing Zero to his base, doing masses about the damage. Actually, what I should have did was swing at his base, then swung at that. I should have did that, but I didn't. That would have been a wrap. Actually, that would have been a wrap. Game over. But this was pretty much a wrap right now. It's already a wrap. I could put Troa there, but I'm not gonna do that again. Even if I do it, he's not able to play. A pilot has to be paired with the Gundam that it's assigned, that a Gundam that he is assigned to. So in this case, Hito's assigned to the Wing Zero, works well with him. Boom. He's not gonna be able to do anything with that. This is pretty much a wrap. He can't really defend himself from here. Uh, this is pretty much a wrap. I'm just gonna go ahead and swing for Wing Zero for attack. But yep, attack opponent, and that is game. That's pretty much it. I could have won this game, as you saw, guys, a lot more faster. But that is pretty much the gist of some of the game here, the Z.E.R.O system deck profile that I did develop. I think this could be a little bit better. That's just me. When more cards come out, I can definitely implement a better strategy here for it, for sure. Definitely had some misplays during this one, but hey, it is what it is. If you guys are interested, go to the Bandai pretty much the Gundam card game website. You want to go there to check out some of the cards they have. This website here, Wing Table, is a really good website to play with all the cards that are known right now to the game, which I think they have all of them that's there. This is a very, very good site here for it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. I'm glad you did enjoy this video. Hopefully you did. Comment, rate, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.